Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I have Debregeasia orientalis fruiting in Germany. Well, disclaimer, it's not fruiting unprotected outdoors. It is in the ground outdoors right now in June, but it will be put indoors for the winter. So Debregeasia orientalis elite Shuima. And here it says it comes from China, Japan, Taiwan, Bhutan, Nepal, and North India. Crazy thing is, I've seen similar Debregeasia plants in the highlands of Borneo, which is on the equator. Probably a related species or maybe a non-native plant. And I was really stunned when I saw a big fruiting shrub near the Lago Maggiore in northern Italy. Not really in a good microclimate, but the shrub was about 4 meters tall and fruiting like crazy. And now it's nice for me to see that here in Germany it also fruits like crazy, but of course you have to protect it in winter. However, we have the idea to plant some of those things in a cold house, in an unheated greenhouse, and see if this greenhouse will help them survive without any other protection here in Germany. Interesting that there is another pot behind it with slightly different looking fruits and a lot less ripe fruits. What is the Debregeasia orientalis? But it doesn't say if it's the same variety. Oh well, the label looks very similar, Debregeasia orientalis. Well, interesting why this one has fruits which are much more ripe than the other one. The good thing is Debregeasia orientalis is edible. If you think, what is this edible berry related to? It's a type of nettle. Actually, in the tropics there are a lot of trees and shrubs related to the stinging nettle. Some of them don't sting, like the Debregeasia. Some of them are the most horrible stingers in the world, like the gimpy. And many of them have edible stuff. A lot of them have little juicy edible fruits. Yeah, nice, crunchy, mild, sour, slightly sweet. Not the best fruit in the world, but a nice crazy fruit to have. And as I said, we want to try to grow it in Germany, at least in a cold house. I think it's worth growing, and since I saw it growing near the Lago Maggiore, not even in a good mild microclimate, I'm convinced that we can kinda introduce it to Germany. And finding it here fruiting successfully in Germany, albeit in a pot that's hidden indoors for half of the year, gives me a lot more confidence. Tell me, folks, what do you think about edible nettle fruits? Of course, I know you can also eat the European stinging nettles. They're also very tasty. But tell me specifically about nettle fruits and nettle relatives fruits. Tell me if you think Debregeasia can be successfully introduced as a fruit shrub to Germany. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly fruit-rich country of Germany. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.